Jack again. Okay. Indigo children. From Cryon Exposed to Indigo children, and then of course, the crystal children. The crystal children are the upgrades of indigo children. But for now, let's focus on the indigo children. Okay. The indigo children were of Cryon's race within the dimensions. The indigo children were the children of the interdimensional existence of Cryon's race. They were also of the magnetic service of existence. So what were these children's purpose in this world? These children's purpose was to become the manifestation and the crystallization of mind consciousness systems in this world, which means the following. You have within human beings what we call mind consciousness system. The mind system placement within your brain area, manifesting within your entire human physical body, your conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind, which is a presentation of them within you, who you are within this consciousness system, which is also referred to as the consciousness, the unified consciousness field, which is connected by the unconscious mind of all human beings. Now, these consciousness systems are interdimensionally manifested within the human physical body. Yet all human beings are one within this through the unconscious mind connection, forming the unified consciousness field. Though, what Anu and them realized, the entire beings who were in power and control of Earth and of the dimensions, is that they require an absolute manifestation of a mind consciousness system completely to be able to power and charge the rest of humanity collectively as mind consciousness systems through magnetic sound frequency impulses. Why magnetic sound frequency impulses? Magnetic, firstly, because the magnetism fused the mind consciousness systems with the human physical body faster, quicker and more effectively. So that human beings' chances of realizing themselves in this world is slim to nothing. Sound, impulse, is because this magnetic frequency is then generated throughout the earth, impulsed within each and every single human being through the unconscious mind connection. So therefore, what are indigo children? Indigo children are very difficult. They're very emotional. They're not able to operate or participate in this world. They create havoc in parents' lives. Why is that? That is a manifestation of an absolute reactive, programmed mind consciousness system. Why reactive? As I've said, what do mind consciousness systems feed off? The dimensional being as you within the mind consciousness system, powering the mind consciousness system within the human physical body. How does that powering occur? Especially when you become emotional. When you become emotional, those mind consciousness systems within you go, yes, 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 and actually start charging the mind consciousness system, and it benefits the mind consciousness system because then the mind consciousness system is able to infuse, manifest and integrate even more and even further. So these children are then manifested as complete mind consciousness systems with their emotional expression enhanced, okay? Whereas normal human beings' emotional and feeling expression are quite balanced, very much submissive, not completely to the fore, where they are still able to interact and participate in this world normally. Whereas with indigo children, what happens is their emotional reactive center within the mind consciousness system is completely manifested within their entire being, and it also manifests as crystals within their human physical body. Okay, so the following happens. You have extensive amount of indigo children in the world. All of them are mind-conscious manifestations of their emotional centers enhanced, which manifest as crystals within their human physical body. Every time they become reactive or emotional, they send magnetic sound frequency impulses through their subconscious mind into all of and as humanity, through their unconscious mind. So all of humanity's mind consciousness systems are with these magnetic frequency sound impulses charged. While the crystals, now that was the indigo children. The crystal children are where this mind consciousness system, also with the emotional centers enhanced, manifests as crystals within the human physical body. They manifest as crystals because through the crystals as well, a sound frequency resonance is generated or expressed that contains an impulse that assists with the generation and empowerment of mind consciousness systems within human beings through specific sound frequencies. She had the magnetic impulse and he had the sound frequency impulse, both assisting mind consciousness systems generation and power charging within and as human beings. So, obviously you're asking, but why did Crown say specifically that these children are special? Because he participated in the design of mind consciousness systems as well. He was the one that connected the relationship between the mind consciousness system within human beings and the human physical body. His magnetic expression supported that relationship that occurred. So that's also why Crown many times used the word love. When he spoke the word love every time, that word sound frequency resonance of love he used and expressed also connected and interconnected that relationship between the mind consciousness systems and the human physical body, as well as the being within this entire setup, so that all three come together in one. The dimensional being within the mind consciousness system within the human physical body, becoming one, integrated, trapped, enslaved, lost. And by saying that indigo children and crystal children are very special, is because he, of course, what else is he going to say? To have human beings give these children special attention to remain in the expression that they are, instead of finding a way of actually assisting them, but having them be and remain that way to power and charge the rest of humanity as mind consciousness systems. Thank you. This is Jack.